First up on the plaza this morning is a woman who saw a need for students and took it upon herself to be the solution. We have Ms. Lauren Wilson, the founder of Operation Hair Care, joined by Heather Yacabell, family crisis therapist. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes,
Thanks
all
for
right,
coming.
let's get right into it.
Let's go.
What is Operation Hair Care, Lauren?
Operation Hair Care is a program where we take our students to Paul Mitchell, the hair school on Route 40, and they get the full salon treatment. And this kind of grew out of me just visiting a school. I work for the Colonial School District as a public information officer. Our mantra is the power of we. And that's a realization that it takes more than just our district to help the whole child. We've got to go outside and involve our community, involve our parents. And so I was walking in the school with a family crisis therapist at the time. This was in 2019. And a little boy walked by and he had his hood up and he was walking with his head down. And the therapist said to me, she said, "I feel so sorry for this kid. His hair is a mess and he's ashamed of it, so he wears his hoodie all day." And I got to thinking, well, this is awful, what can I do? So the first thing I did was I contacted my hairstylist, and she got 2 or 3 volunteers. They came in to that school and they worked on maybe 10 children, but it was like, the kids are standing on stools and putting their heads over the sink. It was not a salon type of a deal. So I got to thinking about the Paul Mitchell School, and I called and said, would you be interested in helping us out? And it turned out to be a win-win because the students there have to get so many hours to become certified in what they do. And so what we decided to do was we reached out to family crisis therapists who work with the students in need, the neediest of students. And I said, identify 3 from each school. We have 8 elementary schools. And we took the kids over. We also took kids over from William Penn High School who are interested in cosmetology. So they were able to go in a separate room, get some knowledge about the industry, while the elementary students were getting their hair done. And it was just a win-win for all.
Right, I really appreciate what you're doing. And I know from experience of being in the beauty industry and how, taking care of yourself and self-care and what it does to your confidence as a woman. And we don't think that, as the youth, the young kids growing up, we think, oh, they're fine. They're all, they don't have to take care of their hair, but it does something.
It does.
To them. And just think about it. When you go get a haircut, how do you feel?
Oh, 100 times better.
Right?
Easy.
The same for the kids, the children. So the fact that you're able to offer this opportunity to all of the elementary schools in the Colonial School District is incredible. So Heather,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about what you do as a family crisis therapist.
Absolutely. So in my role as the family crisis therapist, we work in early interventions with kindergarten through 5th grade students. So basically, whenever there's an identified need in which something is impeding the child's learning, whether that be with behaviors or at home or just needing to get some more resources, a family crisis therapist is put in place so that we can kind of be that link and help that child have all the supports wrapped around them to best succeed academically.
Beautiful.
Right. And I'm sorry.
No,
I know this.
She's excited.
I was very excited about this interview because I just think it's so important. And I asked Lauren off camera, and I'll ask again for our viewers, would you consider taking Operation Hair Care to another school district? Would it be maybe give the idea to someone else if you can't do it?
Other school districts can piggyback on this idea. I mean, it's not like exclusive to us, but it is something that we've embraced. Right. We had to pause it for COVID, obviously, when the school shut down and our kids were at home. So this is our first year back. Okay. And it was just exciting to see how excited the kids were and to see the difference when they first went in and when they walked out. They were so proud. It was just phenomenal to see the emotional change Heather was there.
Absolutely.
You saw the kids and talked to some of them.
Yes.
They went back to school with a brand new attitude.
Yes, they certainly did.
And that's the way it happens. So I was watching the news. We actually did it on DETV News with Caleb Pride. And you can see that the kids went from like level 4 to like level 15, like overnight. And a good haircut, hairstyle can do that for you. Is there an age limit, and how do you select the students?
Well, I let the family crisis therapist select the students.
Okay.
And we only do it for our elementary kids, so that's grades, it's K through 5, but we start with, usually take the first and fifth graders through fifth graders. And I let them pick out the kids who are the neediest. We go 4 times a year, so this is a quarterly program. We'll be going back in December.
Okay.
This time when we go in December, we are going to take kids from William Penn who have the interest in cosmetology, but it's 4 times a year that they will have different children will have an opportunity to experience the salon treatment. And these kids, the girls were getting their nails done,
Oh, wow.
they were getting their hair done, they were getting fully pampered. For most of them, it was their first time being in a salon.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, did you see the video clip?
I did.
Oh my gosh, they were like smiling like it was Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Wow. 4 times a year, that's what's up.
And I think that's incredible that we're able to showcase what you're doing at Colonial School District. I love the Colonial School District. I had the opportunity to partner before COVID with the district and donate children's books to all of the elementary school students. So every student was able to take home 1 free book from my nonprofit literacy organization, Success Won't Wait. So I love their mantra. I love what's the mantra? It's the
power of we.
The power of we.
She said it right there. That wraps everything up in a bundle.
I just think, I grew up going to the Red Clay School District, but I didn't have a chance to, see the Colonial School District. Wow.
Right.
Changed
a lot.
Educators.
Changed a lot. Yeah.
Everyone really cares about the children that go through the school. Yeah. And you could see that everybody does care, even just their well-being, their mental health. And this is helpful for their mental health. So, all right. So Heather, tell us about the process. And we did talk about it a little bit with selecting the students. We did touch on that a little bit more. And I think that this idea can be passed along to other school districts. Do you think Paul Mitchell Hair School would be open to partnering with other school districts? Because they're the ones we really have to ask.
You should keep Paul Mitchell with them. They got Howard.
I was going to say, there are other hair schools around. Yeah. Other cosmetology
high schools.
Yes. Yeah. So all you have to do, innovation is one of the pillars in our Power of We. All you have to do is think outside of the box.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all I did was put my thinking cap on and how can we solve this problem? And we couldn't do it by ourselves, but while partnering with a business, we were able to do it.
And that was, like you said, it created a win-win.
It was a win-win.
Yeah, the students win, not just the school district, but the students win. And that's the most important.
Exactly. And the cosmetology students got the hours that they needed and community services built into what they have to do in order to graduate. So,
Right. So I'm looking at the dates that you have. So you have specific dates that you do the Operation Hair Care. And are there the new date? Well, there's a few dates coming. Do you plan on doing this throughout the school year, if I'm correct?
We plan to do it throughout the school year. And the hope is that we'll be able to continue it forever if we can, as long as we can.
And I'm glad that you were able to continue it after COVID. I know that a lot of organizations, nonprofits, and even just projects we were not able to bring back.
Right.
And I'm glad that we were able to bring back Operation Hair Care. Right. Now, is there anything else you would like to share with the viewers that we haven't touched on that you want to mention? Is there a need for Operation Hair Care or
donations?
Right. Anything that you
Heather
need?
can tell you that.
Yes.
Well, I think definitely Operation Hair Care. For the children on my caseload, they just loved the whole treatment. This little girl, her eyes lit up. She went back to school and just was showing off to everyone. She told me it was the best day of her life. Wow. So this was just such a touching experience. And I think just in terms of future needs for these kids, I think just the ability to continue this. So I don't know if there's other community partnerships as well, just any other, anything else outside of the box, as Lauren mentioned, just to give them these opportunities for more exposure to events.
With the holidays coming, we have a large population of homeless students, and those are the kids who are living in motels along the Route 40 corridor.
Right.
They are always in need of, Christmas things to put under their Christmas tree.
Right.
Absolutely.
Coats, winter supplies.
Right.
We have pantries that can take those supplies, so anyone who wants to make donations is open to do so.
All right. So they can make just to be clear, people can make those outside people can make donations to the school, to William Penn, like the pantry or coats that way you can
Colonial.
Through Colonial.
Because we have pantries in different elementary schools.
Oh,
so
wow.
we reach out to we have kids of all kinds of needs. So we just want to make sure we help the whole child.
There you go.
So I know the answer, but I would love for everyone to, for you to share what is the best way that our viewers can follow maybe the Colonial School District. I know you have an Instagram account. I know that they're very active on it. I follow, so I know this. I believe is it the Colonial School District? I believe it's just at Colonial School District, right?
Yes, and you can also just go on our website, colonialschooldistrict.org. You can call our district office at 302-323-2700, and they will put you in line with a school that is in need and hook you up with a family crisis therapist.
Yes.
And they will reach out to our children.
Excellent. And also maybe have the opportunity to take advantage of Operation Hair Care.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Again, ladies, thank you so much, and really appreciate what you both have done, because those kids, when you see those kids' faces, it was joy. There was joy. Make sure you check out the interviews. If you're watching, and we'll actually put the link of the news article into this right here in the comments. But check it out. You can just see these kids they're just alive. Yes. And what they say, you look good. What is it? You look good.
When you look good, you feel good. It's almost like getting dressed up for Easter. You know how you just walk around, you don't want to move your hair. That's how the kids are. You
sleep like this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, well, ladies, thanks again for coming. And please, Lauren, anything else going on in the Colonial School District, please, again, let us know.
I will let you know.
Right. And you can check Lauren out on Wednesdays on DETV News. All right. What's up, everyone? It's your main man, Big Ob, the talk of the town, Mr. DETVCH.com, and I'm here with my wonderful and amazing co-host,
Vincenza.
We just stopped by to tell you to be sure, if you want any information on what's going on in Wilmington and to meet some dynamic people doing some amazing and great things, be sure to watch us live on Good Morning Wilmington on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m.
Oh, Ivan, 10 a.m.
Which he said, 10 a.m.
Listen to me. That's why he has me here. But yes, tune in live, 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday on Good Morning Wilmington.
DETVCH.com.